What's poppin'? This your boy Big Will, and this is a follow-up slash update video to the last video I made called I want to create a fighting game slash 2D platformer. And what I have to show in this video is really impressive. KBlaze, or as you all know as KblazeRSS, has assisted me in very, oh my god, artwork. His artwork is just fantastic in my eyes. He drew 4 characters that was just mind-blowing. He has backstories for them. Their abilities are just kick-ass in my eyes, and I'm gonna show you these characters. Unfortunately, I made a theme for one character, who is of course Zero, but these other 3 characters are really badass too, and I want to show them so y'all can just be informed of what's popping. So without further ado, let me show you these kick-ass characters. The first character that KBlaze drew, his name is Vincent. Vincent is a janitor who joins the street brawls in order to find the killer of his girlfriend. His power is ice manipulation, and he can create ice waves with his feet. I believe Vincent is the main character of this fighting game. You know what? We haven't even figured out a name for this fighting game, so I'm just gonna keep calling it the fighting game. Please don't get annoyed. But yeah, anyways, Vincent to me is probably the most interesting. His backstory is kind of dark, Somebody killed his girlfriend and he joins a tournament or the street brawls to find the killer of his girl. That's kind of really interesting to me, and I really think his ability is kind of badass too. And if you look at Vincent alone, I don't know why, but I see Jin Kazama in this dude. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just see Jin. It's probably the face and the spiky hair and the black eyes, or a little bit of Sasuke from Naruto. But regardless, I think Vincent is just a really cold-blooded character. I cannot wait to either make a theme or hear a theme to this guy, because man, he just looks wicked, So that's Vincent. Now on to the next character. The second character that KBlaze created, his name is Atticus. Atticus is the son of a major fighting entertainment company's CEO, but his father was sued for fraud. He fights in tournaments on his father's behalf to clear his name. His fighting style is a wind version of Ken Masters. Okay, number 1, I love Ken. Ken is a beast, and then for Atticus to be the wind version of Ken, like, that's badass. And the reason why I truly love this picture is if you look in the background, you can see that KBlaze actually sketched out like his move animation. Like, you can see one move looks similar to the Hadoken. You can see under that he's doing an uppercut that's really similar to Cody's. I think it's, if you know Cody from Street Fighter Alpha 3, how he uppercuts you and he just hits you with a wind tornado. That is awesome. And Atticus alone just looks really cold. It just looks like if you took Ken and then you took Cody and then you fused them together, bam, you got Atticus, boy. Atticus' story is very interesting too. Like, he has to clear his father's name. I think that's really interesting. And also, once again, I don't know if I'm gonna make a theme for him. I don't know if KBlaze is gonna make a theme for him. It doesn't even matter. All I know is regardless of who makes what, it's gonna sound badass. I know that for a fact. So this is Atticus, and honestly, just man, like, I wish the game was real so I can play with this dude, because if he's like Ken, oh lord, I'm whooping hella ass. So yep, that is Atticus. He's badass, and now we're gonna head over to the next character. The third character that KBlaze drew, her name is Hannah. Hannah is a member of an adventurous ancestry, which is an Easter egg reference to Indiana Jones. Her father stops the tradition to become a politician, because that's really fun. She runs away and joins the tournament in search for adventure. Her fighting style is basically improvised wrestling and bar fighting. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right now, why I really like this character. Number 1, she has a whip. She has a whip. That alone makes her one not to really F with. Number 2, she's basically kind of sort of related to Indiana Jones. That's cool too. That's really cool. Number 3, she's adventurous. She's not joining this tournament or a street brawl for just, you know, for a reason. She's just joining it for the hell of it. She wants fun, adventure, and that just makes me really, really like this character, you know. Also, Hannah looks cool as well, you know. I just feel like, I could be wrong, but maybe she's the comedy relief of this series, and that's not a bad thing. I love comedy relief, even in games like BlazBlue or Guilty Gear or whatever fighting game I play. Or game period, I would just like some comedy relief, like seriously, because as serious or badass as the game is, I still would just like some comedy, and for some reason I think that Hannah is going to be the comedy relief, and that is not a bad thing. You know, that's actually a very good thing in my eyes. So this is Hannah, and on to the last character. And last but not least, we have Zero the Hero. Zero was a character that I came up with, but KBlaze drew this masterpiece for me. I was mind blown when I first seen this. In fact, this was the first thing KBlaze drew, and honestly, just wow, you know. But let me talk about Zero for a bit. Zero's real name is Cordell. Zero is a young crime fighter in the projects. He has a strong sense of justice and would give his life to protect those who he cares about. His main abilities are speed and time manipulation. His time manipulation has a heavy price though. When he doesn't use it, he ages slower. But when he does use it, he ages faster. So he only can use the time manipulation ability when he really has to. You know, and the reason why I gave that such a heavy price is because I already said it, he's fast. So if he's fast and he can manipulate time without a price, that pretty much makes him God. Like, it's not fair. He can take anybody down, you know, so he has to have a price to that ability. Also, if you look at Zero, he's heavily inspired off of Terry Bogard, who I think might be my favorite fighting game character of all time, right up there with Duck King. Also, if you kind of, I don't know, it's probably just me, but I kind of see Junpei in this guy too, you know, just a little bit. And the third thing I've noticed who he kind of looks like was a character from the Boondocks. I don't know his name, but I'll just show a picture of the guy, you know, the little kid, you know, they just kind of look similar. But yeah, so this was the first creation that I seen from, the first drawing that I seen from KBlaze. And as soon as I seen it, I had to make a theme for him. I had to make a theme for Zero, you know, because this is the character who I just, you know, dreamed of, and KBlaze just nailed it. I drew Zero, another version of Zero, but it was just garbage. I mean, I ran out of coloring pencils and just I had crayons. It was garbage. But this, I consider this a masterpiece. In fact, all of KBlaze's drawings are masterpiece. And KBlaze, other than Zero, he came up with the stories of those three characters, and I really think they're just awesome. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we try to make this game super official, or make it just a fan-made game? You know, we would like ideas, you know, this, that, and such. We just want to know, man. But yeah, I feel like this video's kind of going on long enough, so, you know, this your boy Big Will. Just leave a comment and, you know, hit us up. So peace out, and thank you for watching this long video.